Okay, we're looking straight down the bores, and the idea of this little video was just to show you how to check your ring gap, and it does a couple of things. It makes sure the ring gap is in spec, and so when the ring's compressed in the bore, there's a tolerance for the gap there. Now, if you had that just sitting in there tight and touching, when the engine heats up, it'll grab. So you need a bit of room there. So grab a ring. I usually use a top ring, but you can check all of your rings. Nowadays they're that good that you don't have to adjust them much or ever, but always check it. So what we need to do, we've put the ring in the hole here, and we need to make sure that it's exactly level all the way around. So I usually grab a new piston, just pop it in, and I often go down to, say, the first line. So the first line on the piston, and look all the way around, so I know it's true. So on our ring here, the book says 11 to 16 thou. That's genuine Perkins manual, and look, all you do is bring a feeler gauge in there. That's 14. Oh, 15 maybe just goes in. And look, people say, oh, it should be on the tight spec or it should be on the loose spec of that 16. No, it shouldn't. It says for a new ring it should be within that spec, so if it's in that spec you're fine. So that's barely making it there. That's 16. So we'll just pop this one down, have a look. Because if you don't get them exactly even, it reads too wide for you. 16 won't go there. I think I tested this one earlier at 14. Oh, it's tight at 14, so 13, 14. We'll just test this one again. Oh, actually we'll go back one and just have a quick look. That's pretty good. $16 won't go. 14's too tight, so it's probably 13. Yep, 13 just fits in. I've done the back one as well. This one here, this was a really tight one, so I'll just like to check it again. So we'll just make sure we get that nice and even. Yep, that's pretty good. Yeah, 13 won't quite go. Now if you have it crooked, you could fit half your arm in. So if you have it crooked, let's just see, 20 thou. Yeah, look, 20 thou goes in. So that's the importance of having it square. And another little thing, I don't know whether you've thought of it or not. That's about there. So another quick thing with this, I'll just go 13 thou down there a bit lower. Yeah, 13 thou goes in. So the idea is you check each ring in each cylinder, whichever it's going to live in, make sure you have that clearance. Now, another thing that this can do for you is if you haven't got all the flash hoo-ha boring or measuring gear, if you put a new ring in your cylinder and it comes within spec, well, you know you haven't got much to worry about, even if it's a slightly worn bore. The other thing that this can tell you, if you'd like it to, is push it way to buggery down the bottom there somewhere. Look, so I'm 19 mil down the bore. We know we pushed it down there, and if we slide our feeler gauge down in there, yeah, it just goes in. We know that our bore's parallel. You haven't got a bore that's out of whack for any reason at all. So when you're putting when you're getting ready to put your rings in your engine, take the time and do this. A lot of people just pull stuff out and bang it in and then whinge if something goes wrong and blame the manufacturer. But yeah, you get a set of rings that tells you which ring goes, and even like the bottom ring here, this is a cast iron ring. So just be aware of that. Check every piston. If you don't often have to change anything, but if you're looking to do a good job, do it once and not do it half a dozen times, or not have anything go wrong. Checking the little things along the way and enjoying the process, that's what makes a good engine job. So check each ring in the bores, make sure they're okay, and you won't have any little surprises. I had one time was a little bit tight, and I thought, oh bugger it, I'll go with that. Well, I just had the tractor idle and it just nipped up. So well worth checking. Lesson I learned as a young man, I won't ever be doing it again. All right, we'll actually get some pistons on some con rods and get some rings on some pistons, and we'll see if we can pop a couple of slugs in here, eh?